Right, welcome back everyone to the Soham Cup against French FC and France's 11. With my fellow mate, Charlie Taylor.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the annual legendary Soham Cup.
Well, it's been played in Iceland.
It's different to last year. Last year we had no nets in goal.
Well, we could say we got a better venue this year.
We got a better venue.
It should be called the Iceland.
We've got the fair going on in the background. It's all very nice. We've got two strong teams.
Anyway, here we have the toss-off for kickoff. We've got the referee here. Dan Hardingham. What a man! I have to say.
What a man! What a referee! What a coach!
Anyway, here we have just setting the scene. Charlie's there in his little hoodie.
You can see me just giving my player Reece Trotman some tips for the line. We got Adam Chivers waving his hand up. We got Arch Parker Furs in his coat.
I have to
got George Peachy sitting on the bench, number 42. Definite inspiration from Yaya Toure. I heard.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But I have to say, the crowd was. We had a lot of turnout on this.
There was a record attendance
Thursday evening
of
more than 10. Unfortunately, Stanley Meadhouse didn't make it this time.
Yeah, he didn't make it this time.
Anyway, here we go. We kick off, and it's gone straight out. It's gone straight out here. Sit by the.
Got Henry Francis, who did steal my role of linesman and yours. We were very angry about that.
Here we have David, number 8. He's I believe he's in the midfield. He's gone for something different this year with the hair. What do you think of David as a player in general?
David as a player, he's grown a lot from last year. He's gotten a lot bigger, a lot taller, a lot worse hair.
I'm
not sure if that was English, but his hair is worse than last year. We have to say. We've got Adam Chivers. Has he grown?
No, he has not. Unfortunately, bless him. He does his best. He gets up and down.
I love Adam Chivers. He's a great young man.
Here we have Clinton Chivers just walking off frame there. What a man, I believe he's putting up some advertising for his company or something like that.
I don't think that is it, but anyway, we do have a thrown down coming in. Matt's going to get his head on it, going to fall to Charlie Jones. And I believe that was, I don't know who that was, who had a bit of a head clash.
Chivers holds on, but does get intercepted by Josh Valmoria.
Matt's Hardingham pushed Josh Valmoria's, it looked like he pushed his penis there. Very sexual. I was not expecting this to come out like that. But we've got Max going to come with the throw. Definitely a foul throw in there. If you saw, he did put his feet up. Definitely a foul throw in Stephen. What do you think about Stephen?
Stephen, you know what I mean. He's I have to admit, he's been a bit of a hybrid because he came and played rugby for Newmarket this year, and I have to say he was immense. He was absolutely immense, and but he does enjoy his football. And we have a bit of a stumble here from Equal Mapadorum.
I'm going to take this moment right now to just, if I could ask Arch Parker first to lean a little bit closer to the microphone because I don't feel like his will be not that close.
Of course.
Okay.
Anyway, so the viewers at home would love that.
We've got Sam Ruck in there. Beautiful switch to Haynes.
Samuel usually does play in goal, doesn't he?
He is a goalkeeper.
He's a very good goalkeeper, but for events like this, he does like to get outfield and have a bit of a play about.
Yeah, and he's a pretty good player. Paul Carroll can have a bit of a tussle there with him. Adam Chivers, the man himself. Jane Dunsmore going to get outpaced by Ben Francis. Not a surprise there, Ben Francis.
There we go. We've got Shane White putting up his little advertisement there. I believe that is that Clinton? That is Clinton, is it?
I don't believe. No, I don't think it is.
Is that not Clinton? He's bald and he's large. I could have thought it was Clinton.
That definitely is not Clinton. I do not think. We're going to have Paul Carroll.
Oi, you see
the skill moves. That's very interesting.
I have to give credits to your cardigan there, Charlie. I think it's just beautiful. Is it H&M?
I believe it might be H&M. I believe it is about 4 years old. It's my brother's old one. So yeah, I'm wearing my shorts as well.
Anyway, Charlie Jones takes a shot, does just roll into the hands of Joshua Rowe there. Joshua Rowe, a new contender for this year. Did he play last year? I think he did play
last year. He played centre mid last year, but
goal.
This year he's in goal.
Well, let's see if he proves his worth this year.
It's a very bold decision there. Bold decision.
Paul Carroll on the ball here.
Don't interrupt me, man.
Alright. Here we have Jack Evans I think Jack is solid. He does get out the pitch as a defender. We have
Jaden. Red boots. Very flashy.
Back
you need
to
to prove yourself in those red boots.
No. Just... I don't know.
He's going to lead into the wrong team.
To Jack Hine.
Jack Hine going to look for the pass.
Who switches it to Jacko. Oh,
Jacko goes for a shot over the bar.
Outside the box, it goes straight over. I was hoping when watching this that we didn't anger any pikeys in this development of the Soham Cup. Was expecting to get chased by some form of weaponry, whether it would be a knife or a baseball bat.
But luckily we did not hit any caravans, so
Ugh.
that's probably... I think that was racist, but no one heard that. Adam Shivers here going to come into David. David going to flick it up. And Aidan Murphy. What a man, Aidan Murphy. You know, he's such a
handsome fella.
Not even handsome. He's just like a.
Not even.
He's a wild card. You know, he's really good. But
and I believe
no
he
one
can attack as well.
I know. Yeah, very good player.
What I was going to say earlier is I've been tipped off that if David had a FIFA card, he would have 7-star skill moves. That's what I've been told.
You know, that's a very interesting fact there because. It only goes up to 5-star skills, so 7-star skills is beyond possible.
I know, but David does break the odds, and he's autistic, and he still comes in with blonde hair, and he's just one of a kind, David.
He's one of a kind. He's the only person I know that has Asperger's.
I have to admit that he doesn't have any idea on what's going on half the time, along with Josh Burke.
Josh Burke has got no idea what's going on.
Anyway, here we have Jack Hine holding it up on the D.
Manuel with the defensive
I don't believe
duties.
That's Manuel. No, that is not Manuel.
That's Manuel. That was Manuel who just
believe it is
him.
Manuel, number 69, dropping in yet again in that centre defensive meatball role. I mean,
I'm not surprised he's number 69. He's a very immature young lad.
David.
Immaturity comes with its speciality. Sort of, he's a very funny young man.
And I do enjoy his company, even though he does
violate
me sexually sometimes, as in grab my tits, etc. But he is one of a kind, and you know you can't beat Manuel occasionally.
Close call there for French FC nearly.
But Joshua Rose scooping that back up, hoofing up the field towards Wogman, Reese Trotman. Don't think I can say that. Anyway, we have Charlie Jones, I believe that is. Just, you know, taking it round. Gives it to Paul Carroll, the man in the middle. Gives it to Adam Chivers.
Oh, look at his skills, Adam Chivers. Get over the shot. Josh Rose
claims that perfectly. Now, back up the field. It does remind me of a Sunday League match. And I don't know who that was. I believe that was that Emily Pavling?
Emily Pavling.
Emily Pavling.
Coming in front of the camera.
And yet again.
How rude! I don't know what just happened there. But I must say that is a very vile behaviour while we're recording this Soham Cup. The Rabonners are coming out very, very...
Jack Evans, Jevons himself, gets it back out.
Very nice.
Ethan takes it back up.
Very cool and awesome and rad, I believe, so far.
Man.
We don't have a timer in the corner.
Oh, Jacko breaking through! And he stumbled at the last hurdle, and he's not been able to net that. Unfortunately, there we can see it trailing into the sea of caravans. But it is out for a corner. Jack Hine claims that corner.
And if you haven't been living this week, Jack Hine gonna float that ball in.
Float that in.
Reese Trotman, sorry, gone up for the header, and
someone's rolling around. I believe he's fine.
No.
Okay, that's. I don't know what's happening now, but I think he's all right.
David,
well, let's hope
does have awful hair.
I have to. He needs to either sort that out or just
shave it for charity. For a reason.
Well, he is a charity himself.
He is a charity himself.
We have Rudders, Srudders, send it over, but
Manuel
almost clearing it. Does clear indeed. Back to David.
No, I don't think he is playing centre defensive meatball this game.
Jesus!
Whoa! I do apologise for that burp. It was quite violent. Josh Rowe
claiming that again. I have a sense that he is a man
with
that controls that back box and the defenders there.
Yeah, I can tell he's very violent.
Here we have Dwayne on the ball.
Dwayne.
He's an odd fella, isn't he, Dwayne? But when he does get on the sports field, I have to admit, when I play rugby with Dwayne, he just somehow defies the odds, and it's normal.
This is very nice play here from Francis.
Joshua claims it once again.
Not Francis, I mean Frenchy FC. Just get claimed by there. Josh Rowe again.
Unfortunately, we don't have a timer in the corner, so we don't know when this shit show's going to end. So we're just going to keep on waffling on about whatever we want to.
I'm not really sure we don't have a timer, but
we're going to have to get back to Jacob on that.
Charlie Taylor jeering at the team. Looks like he's going to be...
Looks like a young Sir Alex Ferguson.
I am personally. A young... Yeah, he does look like a young Sir
one of the greatest managers of all time.
Apart from he didn't have anything wrong with his brain a couple of weeks ago, Charlie Taylor, I believe.
That is nasty. Don't say that.
I definitely went out. I saw that. Yeah, very. We seem to have some lovely young ladies. Ladies, and one young man sitting over there. I believe there's many ladies there. Callum Shaw.
The ladies man. Getting in up there.
We have
who's that?
4 ladies across the pitch. Anyway. We've got a free kick here, Aidan Murphy. You know, there is no time. We haven't actually previewed this final before recording this. So I don't know really what's going to happen at half time either. So we might just carry on.
Oh! What? That's a definite penalty. And Dan's pointed to the spot. That is a penalty.
Dan has pointed to the spot. Definite penalty in my opinion.
Jack Hine looks like he's coming to claim it. Yeah, I think Sam Radkin's given the honours to Jack Hine.
Anyway, what do you think of that penalty?
Annoyed to himself.
What do you think of that penalty decision?
I believe that was the right decision. I think Morgan was a bit rash and reckless jumping out like that. But anyway, Jack Hine, you know, possibly getting some stick from the opposition. But here we go. Steps up for the penalty. Slots it past him. What a goal. That is 1-0 to Francis 11.
Calm finish there by Jack Hine.
Can we get a replay on that one? And here we go. He's enjoying himself with his mates.
Very nice.
But there, Dwayne, Sam, and Ethan.
Can we get the replay coming in?
And there we go. It is the replay. Just look at that. Calm, collected. Morgan didn't have a chance. He thought he was going the other way.
I mean, being honest, like, it wasn't the best penalties. Let's be real. But
Morgan, it did find the back of the net.
And it also did confuse the keeper. I guess he gave him eyes. I'm not really sure. Going to go for an Eisen FC tactic here. Never really works. I don't think it's ever worked. But Adam Chivers going to pick up the ball. Going to hit that from long range. Oh, that would have been dangerous.
Just over the hedge into some form of crop field. I don't know what there is in Iceland, but that's gone over.
Probably siblings having sex.
Yes. And I have heard that Jaden is the only non-inbred in Iceland, so congratulations for...
Oh no, I heard that he's related to Paul.
Oh. Well, that's a bit of a plot twist, isn't it? Anyway, Josh Rowe claiming the secondary ball here. Steps back confidently. Look at him. I think he just has an idea of what's going on.
He just has the ideal keeper look. He looks a bit like the best keeper like Carriers.
And Reece absolutely blitzes past the defenders. But that is intercepted by
Charlie Swantainer. Stole my name. Just put Swan in the middle. Oh, Ethan with a very poor touch onto his legs, it believes.
Dan, the ref chipping that back up.
Copying Rowan Lamb's ex-style from when he used to play football with the white socks. What do you think about playing with white socks over your normal socks? I mean, to me, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just a stylish sort of thing. I don't really wear white socks, do I? Because I play rugby. I tend to throw on my black socks and it's all there. But here we have, I think that's Max blitzing through, but Ben just holds it up. And Josh Rowe scoops that up once again, looking very confident, which is against the odds, because I wouldn't have thought Josh would have been the most confident goalkeeper after being outfield last year. But anyway, Reece is through.
Oh, he's got to score. He's got... How has he missed?
He's missed it.
I remembered it. I remember directly.
Hugging that pole ain't gonna make that go in, mate. Yeah, that was awful. You need to work on your game. All right,
on your finishing.
He's paid millions a year, and that's what's happening there.
You know, he came in from, I believe it was Littleport or somewhere like that.
Somewhere like that.
Front to Eisen for a good £25 million,
and he's missing shots like that.
Finish is just dreadful. Jaden here jeering
we
at
have
the crowd. It seems
strolling round with X10 himself. X10, yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is here.
X10 is here. Celebrity guest. If you did not know, he is a celebrity X10 producer. Has made many beats for artists such as O'Hixie. Why the fuck don't I love? If you haven't checked that album out, his name's Will. He's O'Hixie. A great album. Go check that out. Loving that on iTunes and Spotify. Bit of a plug there. Anyway, Charlie Jones will pick up the ball. He looks very athletic in this game.
I don't really know that kid very well, but I have heard he's very good at football.
Yeah,
just
same.
you know.
He played us once, and I think we beat them because they.
Who did he play for?
I think it's a Witchford.
Witchford. Now that is an out there town, isn't it? I've never heard of that.
Oh wait, no, we lost about 6-0.
As expected of
Islam
Islam FC.
Yeah.
So it's out for a throw-in. Dan's pointing to the throw-in. Very authoritative Dan, but very cool, calm, collected as well.
I've just seen Charlie Taylor do some around the world, and he nearly fell on his arse. But anyway, Josh Rowe
scoops it up once again, hoofs it up, tries to find that man, Jack Hind or Ethan or Jack Coe up top. And is that Tristan, I believe?
Speak to anyone.
Getting in there.
If I like look away or something.
Samuel Rudkin muscling off the ball but does lose it in the midfield. And up comes Max Hardingham, holding up the ball, trying to find that extra player.
What a ball to Reece Trotman, the opposite player of the team.
Not the aim of the game.
Not the aim of the game.
Reece holds on to that.
Oh, bit of clash in there from Charlie Jones and Reece Trotman. Paul Carroll going to pick up the ball here on the wing.
What's he going to do? Looking
bit
very
of skills.
Strong. Number 14. Just keeps that on. Plays it to Jaden. What's Jaden going to do? Is he going to have a pop? Has a pop, but Ben Francis does manage to nick that and sends it back up the pitch to Wogman.
Ooh, Jack Evans.
And that's gone just out. Rolls out, trickles out.
Feisty one, you are.
I do believe we have the same, I'm going to say, mascot, if it will, as in Morgan's brother.
Morgan's brother.
He's, you know, he's there, he's kicking the ball around, he's having a great time. That's everyone wants him coming towards the Sun Cup. And here we have.
Yeah. They didn't need this header there from Ben Francis. Could have touched that down and booted it away.
I have to say, I don't know which way this game's going because both teams are attacking with.
They're quite dangerous, like
imminence. And it's very good.
Not Frenchy, yeah, Frenchy FC. Sorry, they're looking very dominant on the attack.
Some could say it could be a repeat of Manchester United and Chelsea, where the penalty does in fact draw to the victory. Draw the line.
As I was saying, Frenchy FC are looking very sharp in the attack, but France 11. If you would stop interrupting me, please.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting overwhelmed here. I'm trying my best, but I'm being interrupted by this fat oaf. Sorry.
That's just straight up.
Anyway.
Is it more the stress that we've got to sit here for an hour?
I'm going to sit my Coke can.
Sit here for half an hour and a half in fact, and waffle shite for a microphone, which I didn't really see me spending my Tuesday afternoon.
Why is there no timer?
I don't know. I don't know when this.
Anyway, Tristan Gordon coming out here, X in the background in his pink jumper and ripped shorts. Looking like a twat. Anyway, Jack Coe gonna long throw into the defenders. Sam Rockin nicks that back to Ethan, Jack Hind, and he hoofs it over to the sea of Caravans. Same man that buried that penalty a minute ago. Misses an awful shot. No pikeys have shouted at us yet. No Caravans have been hit, thankfully. So the Caravans
don't believe anything got stolen either. Let's hope. You know, it's just, you know, up the Arsenal recreation ground there is a lot of dodgy goings on.
Very dodgy going on.
And I believe there's quite a lot of dodgy goings on behind the camera. I'm not going to say who's involved in that. But, you know, they're just having a fun time. They can do whatever. And the ball is kicked out. Here we can see Callum Day in the corner there.
Also known as Schmall.
Schmall from the movie Boy in Striped Pyjamas. Because of his Jewish style haircut. And here we have Ellen Davis giving it a little stroke.
That's what you want.
That's what you want. You know,
that was not a sexual pun. To that clear.
You can make a goal in there. It is very deadlock at the moment. Play is stopped for whatever reason. Yes, we've had confirmation from a bystander in the studio.
In the background to shut up while we record this video.
What was his comment? His comments were there's a lot of sluts in the background. And I have to say, Harry, you are not wrong in that statement.
Probably not wrong. But he's also not right because there are some very young, lovely people in the background as well. A ball has just thrown the camera. Man, we're looking at the camera, jeering at the cameraman. It seems. Not really sure what that was about. He's now walking towards him.
Oh god.
Stephen Adu with the very long legs. Stephen Adu. He is just.
It's just graceful, isn't he?
He is graceful.
He does it with everything with a certain style. That was
don't know
weak,
what that
if
was
I
trying
have
to
say.
do there.
Sounded more like an orgasm. Who the fuck is in the way of the camera?
Whoever's in the front of the camera.
Ethan Mapledore holding up towards his feet. It's like glue on his feet and the ball, but he doesn't seem to lose it there.
I think. But Jack Cole gonna
Jack Cole.
to this tackle once
Looked
again.
like a handball.
Will he go down injured?
Hopefully not.
Surprisingly not.
Dwayne on the ball.
Dwayne.
Skipping past. Is he going to scoop that in?
Dwayne going to
Yes,
get that
he
ball
is.
in. Oh, how has he missed?
Samuel Rudkin has just glided over the bar. Back once again to the sea of caravans.
Yes, I believe I've got a burp in my throat, but it's not coming out, and I'm getting very scared that I might pass out. We seem to have some...
Here we have, we see Miss Barley here. I believe that's Mr. Slingers. And unfortunately I was not wearing my shirt, so he could tell me to tuck it back in. But the teachers come out, seem to have a fun time, didn't they? It's all for charity, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, don't know what they're going to think of me and Charlie as a people after this commentary, but we shall see.
That they think that we're twats.
Quite possibly. Don't know. We just got to watch what we say. Here we have Morgan. Just
We've already messed that up.
just taking some sips of water, keeping calm and collected, trying to put that goal behind him. Does hoof it back up to Jacko, which is the opposition.
Can we get a Rabon account, please?
To Reese, to Wogman, skips it past, feeds it off to Ethan. What's he going to do? And it is
cleared
cleared
away by Charlie Swan Taylor.
Smiley streaks himself.
Smiley streaks himself. He's got a devilish smile.
Here we have Dwayne. Does Jacko is intercepted by Charlie Jones.
Ballerina dancing there.
Max,
Tristan, is that
Tristan or Max? One of the two.
Max, I believe, because Tristan can't.
Stephen is graceful.
No, he is.
Knocking that back to Josh Wright. Stephen is a team player though.
He just runs like Mo Farah, no race.
When we're on training days at lunchtime at school, he will not shoot. He will always find that option to pass in the mosh pit in the middle, and that's just Stephen as a player.
It's quite compacted, but it's reminding me
Here
of
we have
school
David
days.
taking it slow, scooping it up. Josh Rowe once again being there, grasping his hands around that ball, not in a sexual manner.
You see here, Archie, this game so far has made me... It's quite together, you know. It reminds me of school days when we were at school taking on the year 7s at lunchtime. In fact, today
Jack Hines, recording of the commentary,
Jack Hines did make a year 7 do a front flip. And
that was not Jack Hines, that was Johnny Haig.
Oh, it was Johnny Haig. Sorry
Haig.
to Jack Hines for making me sound like a assaults person there.
On children,
but it was Johnny Haig. I'm no surprise there.
An awful shot by Adam Chivers.
Was it an off shot? I don't really see.
I don't really see.
Look at your phone.
No, it was no. I believe Stephen took that out himself, and that has gone out for a corner. Premier Signs there, dropping in a bit of advertisement, and Shane White, Plant Hire and Groundworks Limited.
That the shirts were actually free, but they made them pay for the shirts.
Pay for the shirts, possibly for charity.
Probably scamming
But
them.
if there was extra poles there, I would.
Oh, when everybody went in from the corner there, that was very dangerous. I don't know who was up on the line, but he got away very nicely.
As I was saying, I would like to advertise any APF industry out there. He's a good man, APF, and his business
APF
is
beats, APF agencies, APF chemistry shooters, APF anything. It's a thing.
And in this room, we think like scientists.
And in this room, we do think like scientists. Paul Carroll gonna seems the game's just that's weird. Like aliens just invaded. Adam Chivers gonna get outpaced by Ben Francis. Ben Francis.
He's just a rock.
He is a rock.
I have had confirmation that he is in a relationship. So any women out there that are just overwhelmed by his beautiful haircut and facial features, he is taken, unfortunately, by the beautiful lady Elise Collins, who I believe that Ben Francis is love-stricken by, which is good on him,
Yeah.
But I have noticed he has been putting his hair up in a quiff,
Has he?
possibly to impress Elise.
Maybe.
And
It was her birthday today.
oh well, happy birthday, Elise
It is
Collins
Elise
and
Collins.
Nathan Walker.
And Nathan Walker.
We have to drop that in there.
Nathan Walker, happy birthday.
And if you're watching this and you don't know who we are, you probably have noticed since last year's episode that I've...
Oh, Max Harding on the edge of the box and hit it. Oh, it's in!
That's in!
Max Harding
What
on
a
the edge of
goal.
the box, half volley. I think I can take a mean deflection going in the goal there.
Anyway, that went in and
There's
it's
a replay.
1-1.
Lovely that flick from Paul Catwell.
David, is that David with the assist?
Oh, you know it's David because his hair is tragic.
He looks like a ferret, I have to admit.
Max can
Left
come.
foot
Oh, it's a deadbeat.
comes off George
Peachy.
Peachy boy himself.
11, no not 11, 1 millionth in the world at Fortnite. George
Not
Peachy,
very good.
The cameraman, Jacob Robinson, is 11th million.
11th million, I believe he does hide in bushes most of the game.
He has 60 solo wins, but gets 4 kills a game. Anyway, Ollie French going to come out here. Probably not impressed by commentary so far. Wouldn't be surprised. He's going to run back. Going to see
Jack Hine.
Morgan Wilson
dropping into Morgan Wilson's hands.
Evans.
Cool, calm, collect.
Jack Evans going to be calling for the ball. Morgan Wilson going to be boot. Awful kick there, man. Definitely a
goes
miss kick.
Straight to Jacko.
But again, awful kick there.
Hoofing it randomly. Put on pressure on Jack Hine. David does take him out. I have to admit, David has been playing not so bad at the moment. But he feeds that off to Paul, who's blitzing down, but is running to the tracks of Samuel Rudkin here. Yeah. James scoops it past George Peachy. What's he going to do? He's going to have a pop.
No,
he's going to go in for the cross into Adam Chivers. Not quite strong enough to keep that away from Ben Francis, but very good. Here we have Jack Evans.
I have to agree with you with the David thing. He's very good so far in this game. He's got nothing wrong. Anything wrong is his hair.
And the fact that his brain isn't built completely like ours, because he does have autism and Asperger's and ADHD. But that's not knocking David. He's just a class fella. But he sometimes just doesn't have a clue on what's going on.
Yeah, David, what a man, what a face. You know, he's got a gaming PC, he's spent his nan's will
all on this game.
His gaming PC the day after she died. But that's his choice.
It's his choice, you know what I'm saying?
It's his decision. Anyway. If any teachers are watching this, we do apologise, but this is our deadly humour.
This is our humour we find funny these days, like it or not.
What would you do if we got put in exclusion?
Well, I think it'd be an exclusion worthwhile. Shout out to Miss Rositsky, I love you. In exclusion.
My mum has just walked in with a towel over her.
The spectators in the studio of the Charlie Taylor household are enjoying this. Anyway, back to the game. Here we have Jack Coe on the
edge of the box.
On the edge of the box. Just, you know, keeping at his feet.
Just loving life.
David, no, that's Tristan.
Is that...
Whoever it was, Charlie Jones. He was committed in that challenge.
Charlie Taylor jeering at him. Definitely not liking that. I think he is the manager of Francis 11's team.
Francis 11, yes. So what do you think about both captains in this game so far? Frenchie, Ollie French himself, and Ben Francis.
I mean, I'm going to give my opinion on Ollie French. I think he's been solid at centre-back so far in this game.
Is he centre-back?
Yes, he is.
He is.
I mean...
George Peachy.
David getting the tragic hair knocked out of him, probably. Hopefully. Anyway,
David, you need to sort that f***ing haircut out. Anyway, Ethan Mapledon.
He told me at school today his mum can't afford the funds of the haircut. This one's only being £6.
Here I just saw a shot of me wearing some sort of Jimmy Savile style sunglass.
Substitution here for Francis 11 coming off the pitch. Number something. Ted Gordon? Ted Dennis.
Ted Dennis, sorry, I don't know you very well.
That's Tristan's last name. Tristan was coming off the pitch. Tristan.
Oh no, I got mixed up. You see,
Ted Dennis. Bottom of the camera, we got Rowan Lamb, the hippo himself, baby hippo. We got Art Buggerfurs, the whale, X10 the producer,
wearing a supreme
and Adam Rana, the half Indian lovely man.
Just his biceps and then
yeah, today Adam Rana came into school with his sister's PE top on.
And I have to say, he looked flattering.
He looked flattering. He looked like an angel coming down from heaven.
Bursting out of his shirt.
Anyway, Charlie Jones. Went through his legs a little bit there. Lovely footwork.
To Ted Dennis, first touch of the game.
It's a foul there, I believe.
Josh Tolworthy is on the pitch.
You can see Manuel there, number 69.
Number 69, Manuel Sana. The kid that applied for Hills Road instead of Long Road.
Despite being in set 5 everything. But we won't talk about that, that is his personal life. Maybe a high header there.
Jesus.
That was impressive. Dave, take it
out.
I believe that was a foul.
Tolworthy.
I think that was a foul.
I don't think that was a foul. I think Josh is a little scrawny and I think he should just get up.
So do I. I believe he just got his hair out as well.
Nah,
not living in the 1980s anymore.
Jokes aside, you know, Josh, he has his days. He occasionally scores in rugby.
Steel bones.
Steel bones.
That is the charity.
That is the charity. We haven't mentioned that yet. And yeah, our sponsor, Premier Signs, Ely Limited. And if you want to give them a buzz up or some form of prank call,
01353 666 333. Once again, 01353 666 333.
Anyway, not much has happened since the last goal.
I have just been notified that Tristan Gordon was a professional bowls player. Coming out of the ranks. Moving on to football. That's a very smart
bold
move. Very smart move. Bowls.
I do occasionally walk down, you know, if I want to go into town in Newmarket, and I do see the old folk.
Yeah, I just give it.
Anyway, I do see the old folk, you know, playing bowls at the Newmarket bowling green, but I never see any youth.
It does feel
and that is possibly what Tristan Gordon is trying to bring back up youth in bowls.
And by bowls, we don't mean bowling or anything. We mean bowls, like
the gay bowl.
Yeah, like the green.
Old men.
Josh Rowe for about the 8th time giving that ball into his hands. Very calm and collected goalkeeper him today. I believe he got scouted by Peterborough.
Currently getting a phone call.
He might just stand outside just a minute.
Excuse me for a second.
Just getting a phone call from his mother. I'll be carrying on though. Number 14, Paul Cowell, playing it out wide. Jevons. Could be covering at left back. Charlie, is that Charlie Jones? No. Dwayne on the ball into Jack Coe. Gonna look for Jack Coe, and he's coming in through on goal. Looks up, turns. We've got a man with a McGee spin. Very nice one there, Jack Coe. We've got the teachers here at the side. Don't know what they're going to think of us after this. Like Archie said, probably that we're just lovely boys. Jack Coe going to whip this ball in. Not going to whip it, it's actually going to float it in. Going to look for the heads. No one going to get that mix. At the age of year 10, we believe we all can play football, but we're too scared to head the ball still. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, once I did head the ball, it really did hurt. But, you know, you've got to get on with it, you know. Stephen Adu going to block out that pass there from Charlie Jones, I believe. Going to get the ball back though. Jaden Dunsmere going to be running down the wing. Can he get the cross off? No, he can't, because Josh Colworthy, the man himself, the scrawny little prick, gets the ball back. He is back. My co-worker, my whale, is back. My boyfriend. Anyway.
Clarification, I'm getting picked up in about an hour. All good.
Will we have time?
I believe we will. Just check them out, see where we are. Yeah, we're about half an hour in, so we should be done with good time.
Yeah.
And what's happened since I've been gone?
Not much happened. I mean, Jack kind of did a nice McGeady spin that you missed, that I did overreact to.
Wow.
But yeah, and maybe excited, if you know what I mean.
And we have Dan putting back the corner flag. The handyman as well, Dan.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, Josh Rowe. I believe he got scouted by Peterborough.
Well, whether this is true or not, but David Taylor Stratton has once informed me that his dad did once get scouted for Barcelona. Now, whether that is true or not, I don't know. I'm not saying, but Morgan with a perfect save there, denying whoever shot that ball. Not gonna lie, I weren't listening. And we have the Mandem in the background. Believe the Gypsy Mandem. Don't believe they're one of us, but they are there supporting. You know, it's all good. Was that you? No, it was not the Mandem. It is Charlie's little brother Max. Ethan threw on goal. Slotted it away. Slotted it away.
Look at him.
Praise him,
you cocky prick. Sorry.
Oi.
Sorry.
Come on, man. Number 2 for Ethan. The number he wears on the back of his shirt every rugby game.
Same as Wilfred Bonney.
Wilfred Bonney.
For Swansea.
That just says everything. Wilfred Bonney's world class.
Here is the replay. Goal comes in. Look a bit.
Perfect ball.
It's kind of offside to me, but never mind.
Ted Dennis not getting
outplayed. Ted Dennis outplayed.
Knocks it on his right. Slots it past Morgan. Far netting.
That round applause.
Perfect. Stop. Manuel Sana taking it straight off the kickoff, f***ing it up as always. I have been told that Manuel is Durex's motivation. They look at him and they want to make more condoms. But anyway, here we have Charlie on the ball once again, hoofing it up. Just scoop it up. Look at him. It's brilliant. He's so good at Minecraft. Don't believe he plays Minecraft. Do believe he does play
Clash of Clans.
No, not Clash of Clans. That mobile game. What's it?
PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile. He loves it. I went around one time. It's all he's on about. Josh Rowe's just Josh Rowe. You think of him, he's like Jesus, man. Oh, a goal from Jacko. Absolute rocket into the top corner. Morgan Wilson having no chance. That's beautiful.
Quality.
Making it 3-1 to Francis.
Celebrating
11.
with Dwayne, Jack Hine, the goal scorer. Look at this.
Just look at this.
Takes it past Ollie French, the
locks and loads. That right foot. It's just top corner. It's just class. That is what you want for Iceland striker.
He is Iceland striker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Attacking mid.
But anyway, when he's not injured, let's just put that there. Let's just put that out there.
He is injury prone, but you know what? I've just been sent a very, very weird image there by a person in the background, Chloe Bonham, who sent me a picture of her eating a dairy milk. Zooming it up on the Shane White.
Shane White and Camille Sines. We've already mentioned them in the video. But anyway, nevertheless.
We have already mentioned them, but once again, if you want to ring up 01353 666 333.
Slots it through Jack Hines' legs. Max Hardinger. Oh, Josh Rowe. He's just solid, and it's just, he's so good. Just so good from Josh Rowe there. Looking confident. Peachy boy coming up, and Ben Francis.
Hitler is like my dad, nowhere to be seen.
Lol. Can we stop looking at memes on your phone when we are trying? Well, and I lied. That was a huge lie. Stanley Meadhurst. I said at the start of the game.
He is there. Stanley Meadhurst over there with the looks like PE strap bag
shorts.
on.
Yeah. Just think, the Soham Cup without Stanley Meadhurst is not the Soham Cup. Fortunately, there you can see me taking shots there, just, you know, oblivious to everything that's going on. By the way, I have no idea what's going on in this time. Watching Adam slot that in. Oh! Almost went in there, hit the post. Josh Rowe denying that goal once again. Very well, very, very well from the keeper in green for Francis 11. And we see someone chasing someone on a bike. I believe that's Max again. Charlie's little brother, and it's just, you know, it's not the Soham Cup when you don't have people chasing people on bikes.
Was with there.
Who was you with, Max?
I was with Charlie Bonham.
Charlie Bonham.
That's who Bonham is.
Chloe Bonham's little brother. He is apparently the leader of the Mandem
in year 7.
But he's a very cool, rad
I literally can't
buy that.
I mean, take my eye off this camera.
Awesome dude. You know, where's
here we have David.
Bikes, does his wheelies.
Just look at the Mandem in the back.
I heard Charlie Bonham's wheelies are actually really good.
That is the shittest thing you could have possibly said on film. But you know, he's
oh!
What is that? That's beautiful.
Put him on the calm and collected skill moves there. I love that. I love it. I love it when he does skill moves. He just gets on with it like it's nothing.
Even got a replay. Look at that. Oh no! Look at that. That is beautiful. It did go through his legs, but Andrew's dropping to the deck because he knew.
My Coke can's gone. Sorry.
Shut the f up. Anyway, I think that is Jack Coe on the floor as expected. I was going to share the story about me and Jack Coe, but I'm not going to share that on film because I believe that will, I don't know, present me as someone I'm not. Because I ain't gay.
I've got everyone.
And all of that.
Basically,
no, you're not.
Jack Hine penalty.
I'm not repeating it.
I probably guessed did Jack
I did not have gay sex with Jack.
So it's 3-1.
There was none of that involved. But anyway, back to the game. Jack Hine hoofing it over the top of, I believe that is Jack Evans, and over to Hey Dwayne. It's just Dwayne, my apologies. And it's called for a free kick by Dan there to Frenchy FC. Manuel taking control, ball rolling, losing it again, and falls over the ball. The stupid Paul Carroll picks it back up, sends it upfield towards Jaden, but Josh Rowe once again scooping that back up. We have David in the corner there doing his own little thing to try and outlet of his autism.
Let's reflect on last year's game. I can't remember really the score.
Oh, here we have Molly and Fletcher showing each other affection on the sideline. Not sure what they'll think about that in when they see this, but that was on camera. We all saw that. Anyway, Josh Tolworthy blitzing up the wing, knocking it to Ethan. Not bad ball, not gonna lie. Plays off to Jack Hine. Jack Hine feels like the centre. Shoots.
No.
Just over. Just gliding over the bar.
You know what? If that one gone in, I would have ran home, swan dived through my window, and then pooed my pants.
I would have done the same. Not
I would have literally strolled down it. Straight to the window. Anyway.
Just for the pure excitement of that goal.
Arm in the bottom right corner. Very,
I have to admit that bouncy castle in the background does look very appealing.
Oh yeah, looks exciting. I want to go on that right now. I'm not even there.
Mental, isn't it?
I'm gonna go on it.
We might if there's no like.
I think Jake was 60 face in the background anyway. Charlie Jones, they're looking up, takes it round. Josh Tolley, there's probably a foul there. It was a foul, I believe. Yes, it was. We've just got confirmation of what Fletcher and Charlie and Body Shaw were actually talking about. It's the fact that he hasn't gone on the pitch yet, and it's been about 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Almost half time, and no sign of Fletcher, Shinroll, Collins, whatever his name is. To be honest, I don't blame the team. He does seem to. Oh, man, we're getting absolutely clothesline there. Get the f up, you stupid. Josh Torworthy carrying it up the pitch, looking for the pass. Plays Jack Hine. Not that ball again from Josh, who plays Dwayne out on the wing. Dwayne, the number 5, just taking it round.
So I was just reflecting back on after English 50 over Jake. I was up to me and goes, please don't swear.
Please don't swear. That we are swearing. That's why people watch the videos, you know. But I don't mean to cause any offence. Sometimes I just get in a bit of a frenzy and a bit of a rant, and then I kind of say stuff that's a bit out of order. But never mind, never mind. I'm sure I won't hurt many people's feelings. Anyway, Sam Rudkin touching that, not quite going in, denied by Morgan's feet there, I believe. And Morgan being the boss of that box and sending it out, but it does go back in by Dwayne. Just knocked out. I think that could have been by a blue shirt there. Sam Rudkin, yeah. See him. He could have had a scoring opportunity there. He's walking off, reflecting. Get that replay in. Look, beautiful swinging by Jack Coe there. Sam Rudkin knocking it up. Going for the volley. Does get clamped by Charlie Swan.
Could have been a pen there.
What a save by Morgan.
World class.
He hasn't been on the best form by letting him in 3 goals, but that shows why he is the keeper for Iceland United.
Yeah, came from nowhere for £40 million.
40 million. Just, you know, look, he's going to hoof up the box here. Good ball. Who's that going to go to? Can you please turn it off? I believe that was a clip from the in-betweeners there. Not sure why that's relevant. Offside there, waved by
Max's little brother.
Ethan, I believe. Ethan Hardingham. I have a story about Ethan Hardingham. I would like to share. Hopefully Dan's watching.
Be shown on television because it's sexual.
Well, it's not.
No, it's not sexual.
No, it's not sexual. One time I was just, you know, I was around the man himself, Jack Rutter's house. Jack Rutter. Unfortunately, he wasn't here to spectate
because his mum was at work.
His mum was at work.
Once again, like last year.
And anyway, bless his heart, I was around there. Just, you know, I went on my PlayStation. I'm friends with Ethan Hardingham on PlayStation, and he was in fact in the strip club. And I don't know about you, but you see far too much in that GTA strip club. But anyway, for a young boy, I don't think he should have sawn that. But anyway, it's a cheeky chap, and he's carrying on here, being the linesman, taking our jobs. But that's alright, it's all in good spirit. Who's that? Harry Maguire. Anyway, back to the game. Aidan Murphy on the ball. Send a beautiful ball. Denied by Adam Chivers, who seems to have slopped back for Frenchy FC. Must be nearing half-time by now, you have to admit. Let's take a look.
Nearing half-time.
Yeah, nearing half-time. Josh Tolworthy.
Missing St John for today's game.
Here we have Ben Francis's mum coming with the collection bucket for Steel Bones. Don't quite know how much we raised, but very
we
generous.
raised about £400.
No, we did not. Say
£160.
100? Oh, no, probably not. Probably, maybe not even double figures. But let's.
No, it was.
It was double figures. Well, there we go. That just shows the folk from this area are willing to donate to that beautiful charity. And here we have Hayden sending it to Sam. Sam's eager for a goal. Hayden bursting through. Morgan just grasping onto that. Good save, good save. Can you get off your phone, please, so we can.
Sorry, I was just waiting news about format being allowed on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, see. Here we have the replay. Just stumbling there, but Morgan's safe hands, denying Dwayne the goal. Here we have Ethan setting it up to Hayden. Dwayne to the ball.
Oh, does Ollie?
Is he going to cross it in? No, Jack Coe. We know he's deadly from this area. Knocking it back by Paul. I think that was Paul. Dwayne getting clattered there. Sending it up to Max. Max, the general in the midfield. You know, he bosses it about. Him and Paul in the midfield just seem just classy. And just, you know, they seem to flow together well.
Mel.
Anyway, despise that. Ben Francis, the captain of Francis FC, gets it back. It's all a bit sloppy in the midfield at the moment. Passing's a bit iffy. Manuel Sana on the ball. With meaty thighs. Look at them. Skips past George. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Oh, George just takes it from him. Manuel taking it back off Francis. Whips it in. Not very good ball.
I saw imagery right there of Jane going like Gareth Bale overhead kick.
Gareth Bale. What a man. Honestly, I want to have his kids. And I want to have Joe Allen's kids. Just because I love them men. But Gareth Bale is just class. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone can reflect on Gareth Bale here because it is the Soham Cup after all, not the Champions League final. But what a monstrosity that Champions League final is. And someone's down, and I think that's Samuel Rudkin. I think he does. Yeah, that's Rudkin. I see it on number 6 on the back. It's very good that both teams and Dan Hardingham are coming in to help Samuel Rudkin. We see Ted Dennis there, you know, looking quite concerned. All the Francis 11 boys coming in, looking very concerned, which is what you want from your teammates. Ethan O'Brien there coming over. Now Samuel Rudkin, I don't know what's he doing. Seems to be his calf. Yeah. But he was in fact injured last time here. Charlie, it's alright, mate. It's alright. No, it's alright.
Sam Rudkin's such a nice young man,
and he's getting injured like that. I know.
Doesn't deserve it, you know. Yeah. Why are they both number 6? Why?
I don't know. Here we have Manuel strolling past in his glorious boots. Paul coming up. Jack Hines smiling as if this is some sort of joke. I do not believe this is any sort of joke. Jack Hines signalling probably a substitution. Possibly I can see David moving his hair around there. And all the Francis 11 members pretty much gathering around Sam because he's played well this game.
Yeah, it'd be a really big shame if he had to come off. I mean, I don't really want that to happen, you know.
Yeah, no, neither do I. I don't think anyone wants that to happen. There we go. Hayden and Ethan just expressing that. Dwayne and Ethan, apologies. Expressing that team chemistry there with that firm handshake. Ben Francis seemed to be signalling something about his shoulder, but I do believe it's going to carry on. We have the Frenchy FC boys just gathering around. I believe that's Jaden, Paul, Manuel and Max Hardingham. Just, you know, having a bit of a team talk. You see me on the bench there with Charlie. And that's Stanley with his good old bag, with his drawstring bag there. And Sam still in discomfort on the floor. Don't know why we're filming this, don't know why we haven't cut this. I don't want to be commentating over someone's injury.
My birthday is in 7 days.
No, I don't care. No, I don't care, I love you, baby.
Jane knows me coming here walking towards the camera. His birthday is on 9/11.
9/11, what a day for world history there. Dropping a quick dab for that. And you see me strolling on with some authority, coming to see if Sam Rudkin's okay. Believe he is okay. Me greeting Jack Coe there. Saying hello to the boys mid-game. Giving him some team talks, I believe. Praising Josh Rowe because he's been outstanding. Samuel Rudkin does hobble off. There we go. Giving Josh Rowe a little slap on the back, showing him that he's been doing well. Do look like I've come straight from Newmarket in them trackies. All the girls coming over, see if he's alright. And off I go, stroll over. Got some people doing some odd dance moves. Dan Hardingham's with the skills.
Very cool.
There we go. Sam does seem to be fairly happy. I am concerned at this stage, I have to admit.
I'm sure I will go to wearing nice clothing for such a poor and shit occasion.
Off the Soham Cup.
Apart from the fact that it's for charity.
Can we switch this up? I want a new sign to appear right now, the Iceland Cup. Drop the Ali A music in the intro, please. Jacob, that is a reminder. Do want that in there. And hopefully, let's pray that this game carries on smoothly. Let's hope, let's hope. We haven't had any movements there at the moment for the game to be signalled to carry on.
Jack Ryan talking to Adam Childers and Manuel trying to get into their head, playing a bit of
mind games. Yeah.
Mind games is the key to football in my opinion. I mean, if you get their heads, then they're not going to come back to you because they're kind of scared. And like Grimsby, my favourite film.
I love Grimsby. Shout out Nobby. Shout out Agent Groves.
Shout out.
Milky Pims.
Milky Pims.
My man, my man.
And shout out never come back from that.
You're not coming back from that. Anyway.
Shout out Neil Sutherland. Shout out Will Kenzie. Shout out Jay Cartwright. And shout out Simon.
And here we go. The game's kicked off. Ball back again. Morgan with the ball in his hands, you know. Just find the ball.
I believe we are on the stroke of half time.
Stroke of half time, yes indeed. Ball's been sent upwards. Tolly hoofing it back up. Finding Jack Hind, who hoofs it over. Trying to find Ethan. Ollie French knocking it back. Headed tennis there with Jack Hind. Dwayne grabbing the ball again. Do believe Dwayne gets very confident. Very aggy during games, just as a now on this day. Does get quite confident and does end up getting a bit shouty, especially in five-a-side on Tuesdays, all-rounders. But generally, Dwayne is just a South African unit, and he is good. He is good. We see there.
We see
Miss Bartley
and my stepdad.
What's your mum's name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Hi Kelly, if you're watching. I know you're in the other room. I can see you there. Thanks.
Brian's going to be taking the ball down. Going to put his skills.
Running round. Josh Todd with Mammal trying to knock that down like some sort of footballing legend, which he is not.
Half-time whistle. Very good.
Half-time. Let's get it right. That was a good first half. Here we have the players walking off. 3-1 to Francis 11 at half-time. Very good game of football. Jack Hind walking in. Charlie giving the team props there. Giving Ethan and Jack a firm handshake. And that's just what we came here to see, isn't it?
Very good half. And
we have Rowan. His tight tracks.
Anyway.
Oh, here we go. This is the sort of mind games and the psyche that everyone's getting in the French FC.
I believe they were chanting "Take out Ben."
Take out Ben.
That's very, just not sportsmanlike.
And he just spats all over the mic. But anyway, shut up. We're coming back on. Carried on with the game. We got another.
We seem to have
45
Sasha and Amber. I think.
Where?
I don't know. Down there, maybe. I believe that's Charlie Jones' girlfriend. Very, very kind.
Anyway, here we have the captain, number 4, Ben Francis, sending it over to Josh Tolworthy. Getting contested by Chivers. Sending it to Ishmael.
No, it's Schmuel.
Schmuel, sorry.
Oh, Callum Day, aka Schmuel, going to lose the ball out there to Ted Dennis? No, I don't really know. Ben Francis is going to clear the ball away to Josh Tolworthy.
Out.
He doesn't quite keep the ball.
It up. Doesn't quite keep the ball in. I have to say my energy is running very low.
I am going to quickly leave the room just for 2 minutes to go get me and Archie some milkshakes. So I'll be a couple of minutes. Archie can keep you entertained. Be right back.
Here we go. Teams have switched sides. I can't deal with this chair anymore, mate. Please sit in your chair. Okay. Right. Make this quick for me. Love you, baby. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Here we have. I don't think the scoreline reflects what we're seeing here. I think it has been very deadlocked. Both teams getting up the field. I'm joined by Max, Charlie's little brother. Do you want to say hi?
Charlie,
Doing some form of sexual groan into the microphone here. Not sure what that was about. Who's that indicated to? Is it the girl then in year 7?
No, it was to Rowan Lamb.
Oh, it was to Rowan Lamb. Rowan Lamb. Well,
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres himself. I have to say, Rowan is a very lovely boy, and I'm sure he will appreciate that groan very much so. And here we have Jack Hind claiming the throw-in, sending it upfield, trying to find Reese, claiming that the ball has gone out for him. Goes and collects the ball from the shrubbery of the side of the Isleham Recreation Ground. Ethan taking the throw-in. He's in the muscles of his. to loft the ball into the air, into the box. Denied by number 4. I believe that is Jevons. The ball goes out once again for another throw-in, which Ethan is going to collect. Signs of movement in front of the camera there. I believe the setup was quite erratic, and it was set up on the Iceland skate park, off the 2 foot. Someone popping their head in front, as I believe that was Dwayne. Was rude by Dwayne, just, you know, skying over the crossbar, not troubling the very cool, calm, collected Morgan. That was the air conditioning, the air freshener going off there. Sorry if that scared you viewers at home. Stinks. Quote there from Max. And gone off for another throw-in for Francis 11. Well, not Francis 11, French FC there. Charlie Swan claiming that. And thrown there upfield towards PC, Paul Carroll, who sends over. Fletcher Collins Shirley is on the pitch. Or I don't know what his last name goes like, probably butchered that. Very long, but he is on the pitch after all the controversy of him not coming on the pitch. Anyway, that is Adam Chivers. Oh! Believe Josh Rowe's injured there from an aggravative. Charlie is back. Charlie is back with the beverages. And would you like to come take a seat?
I do want to quickly apologise for my little brother talking. I did tell him not to.
It's alright, I introduced him. Get over it. We have missed a fair.
Ow, my boob! My boob, my kidney.
Just get in, sit down, strap in.
Josh Rowe just sort of kicked the ball very nice and large.
This exhilarating second half.
Milkshakes are on point.
Cheers. Oh, I have to admit that is beautiful.
Oh, like the bits in it. Very nice pot. I taste shit.
No, that's alright. I don't mind that. That's safe, that is. Right.
Small giving the ball
giving the ball to the other tragic trim bearer here. As in Ben
Francis. And he was going to attack that mistake there by, I believe it was Dwayne.
Give him an aggressive shoulder barge, as Adam Chivers does like to get stuck into the game, which there is nothing wrong about. I do remember vividly coming up the Iceland recreational ground once again and seeing Adam Chivers give away a penalty against, who was it? Was it Girton? I believe it was Girton, and they did go on to lose that game. Very upsetting there for Iceland United, but anyway, this is not Iceland United. This does not compel against Iceland United, and this is Frenchy FC he is playing for, which is a different class. Apologies about that, boys. And if anyone gets the meme out there, that was an moment, and I'm doing the.
That was a moment.
That was Do it. No.
What are you doing? That's not doing.
Just.
Oh.
There you go. Very good. I believe that's Josh Rowe's relative there with the hat there. Adam Chivers breaking through.
Oh, so got the ball.
George Peachy. Perfect.
Fletcher, who is on the pitch now. Round of applause for that.
He is on the pitch. I have mentioned that. After all of the controversy, he is on the pitch. I believe Molly had whined. I don't know, Charlie.
Oh, ball in. No, it's not ball in. In fact,
and
back of the goal.
Back of the goal. Gone into
replay
the caravan.
Taking it,
scooping it.
And missing Dwayne.
I believe he should have stayed on the outside, but he cuts inside into 4 defenders.
And then a very nice tackle there by George Peachy. Anyway,
I am going to take this chance to promote Prickfest, which is in George's hometown, Prick Willow. I have to say that is mental and it's a mad one. It is $4.99 this year and 3 pints once registered, I believe. That's what I've been told by George. So please come along.
Ball in.
Ball in.
I want to was very scared to
trickled
head the
back
ball.
up. Yeah. Ellie Desborough and Kelly
and
Lee in there. All your views on Lee. He's a nice man. He is a nice man. There we go. We've had it from Charlie Taylor himself. I have to admit, sitting in this chair is giving me some form of back and neck pains. I'm going to push through this because this is the sun.
Prostate cancer.
I believe not.
Oh. Anyway, first goal trying to get the shot away. Very up. Oh, rough challenge there.
George has been injured. He's whining as he usually does, because I do sometimes, you know, he gets a bit rough with me, so I do slap him around the face, and he does get very upset with it. Very quickly.
Quite a lot sometimes.
Right, I'm going to do some ASMR for y'all at home. I hope you like this.
Poo. Anyway, I'll actually do some ASMR for
What the
you.
fuck is that? This is just hot chocolate and milk.
No, it's just Nesquik powder.
I love this.
Anyway, Josh.
No, we're not doing this anymore. Sends it up to Jevons, knocks it down.
Lost the enemy.
Who's that?
We just did see a photo on Instagram from someone, let me know. Anyway, Josh Moria from last year actually has given us our dog back.
He's given my dog back. Very happy to have it back in the family. And the chink himself, just, you know, he's a good player. I believe he was absolutely screaming out the lyrics to 6ix9ine in the changing rooms to psych himself up and ready for this annual event.
Will it be happening next year? That's the big question.
That is the question, because we have our GCS. Possibly it's moved more to the start of the year. I don't know. I'm sure the folks at home cannot go.
And I do want to be involved next year, so please let me play. I just want to play.
You're a commentator.
No, I just want to take both of them. It really made me happy.
You are wet and gay.
I do believe that we make this Cup the real deal. I mean,
The real deal. I don't think anyone would watch it if this shite was put on the internet.
if it was anyone else commentating,
This would. We make it.
Like
Right. Instead of having the competition last year, I believe we're going to have a comment war. So comment here if you can. Who is the best commentator this year? Leave an Archie for me, or leave a Charlie for Charlie.
And that'll probably be a vote in the top right corner anyway.
Possibly. I don't know. Leave a like on the commentary bits, because you know we make it. I'm just looking at your background on your desktop and wondering, what is that? Is that the space station?
The space station surrounded by all planets and Earth.
Is that an actual photo? Can we put a better one, like possibly topless picture of Logic?
It's very gay, if you don't mind me asking.
He is my background screen.
I didn't ask.
And I would turn for him.
You bum buddy and bum buddy.
Yeah, but on the home screen of the phone is in fact a topless picture of Logic. Because I love that man.
Speaking of race, I've got to show you my pedotash this weekend, otherwise I am going to become
The local nonce.
I couldn't.
I'm going to be the local nonce with Vauxhall Quarter in 5
No, it's
years.
4K.
4KA.
Anyway,
Very rough challenge there by Jevons. Looks like he did get away with it in the end though. Very calm, effective right back Jevons. Joined Iceland this year. What a player. I mean, deserved every award at the awards in my opinion. But you know what? I've got a small penis. I mean, so that's got a bit off track.
anyway, here we have Francis 11 attacking the box once again.
Trustworthy's actually impressed me. I mean,
He has.
at school he's normally a little prick when it comes to sports, trying to kick you all the time. He's actually played very.
He's a laugh to be around. I do enjoy Josh's company. And
Will come through in his
actually scooping the ball back, trying to find that pass.
No.
Oh, what a goal! Lobbed Josh Rowe. Josh Rowe has been looking clean, very well tuned this whole
But
game.
I must say that is a
class goal.
world class goal.
And you will not get that from anyone else that isn't born and bred by
Clinton
Chivers.
Clinton Chivers.
Just look at this.
The legend Clinton
Finds
Chivers
him,
himself.
just glides the ball over Josh Rowe. Josh Rowe,
No chance. No chance. Anyone who's born, sprung up by Clinton Chivers is going to be a legend when they're older. And you know, yes, he might not have grown since last Soham Cup, but don't point at batties. Yes, he might not have grown since last Soham Cup, but that doesn't stop him from being one of the best players on the pitch here. So
he is rather small, but that does not stop Adam Chivers.
Dan getting off the cross by challenge. Genuinely hit it. No way.
Dan High in there, I believe he has been a humble ref in my opinion. He's got his cap on, so he does not catch the sun. Very smart
À mon
man.
avis, j'adore les maths puisque c'est très intéressant. That's my French.
Je m'appelle, j'adore les... What was it?
Je m'appelle
Molester.
J'adore le molester, ma soeur.
Well, that is. I like to molest my sister. My
I
sister.
have asked him not to speak, and he's just spoken here. Anyway, Josh Van Moria, the dog-eating master on the ball.
Oh,
Shinji Kagawa.
Shinji Kagawa there. Stan, is that Stanley? That's not Stanley.
Dennis, Stanley not using a sausage roll this time.
Very upsetting.
Oh, that's James come off the pitch. Very surprising. He's a young
He's
man.
got his Lucas Aid in his hand. David not quite getting away, getting the ball away there. Jack Hunt going for the rebound shot. Does fall back into the shrubbery as we have seen quite a lot this year of the Arsenal recreation fans. But at least we have nets on our goals, which is very, very good. We are very happy about that. Ball whipped in by Jack Hind, knocked away by one of the defenders of Frenchy FC. That is Peng. Can you like that photo, please? Very well. And it's off, and Josh Van Moria has claimed the throw-in. Oh no, Jacko claimed the throw-in. Like that picture as well. She is very hot.
Sorry, we're just going off top here. We're looking at photos of Chantal Jeffries. Go on Instagram if you want to know what we're thinking right now.
Do you care for a Dorito?
Dorito? No, we're not care for a tangy cheese Dorito.
I have to admit, that is the worst flavour you could possibly get. The chili one is the best.
Justin Clive has undergone his medical uploader. If anyone's a Roma fan.
That is actually a very good sign. It does not compel to any of the players on the pitch here. Adam Chivers breaking through. Ben Francis with a lovely tackle. Who's up the pitch? Is that Tristan Gordon? I believe that is Adam Chivers. Tristan! Or is that Max? No, that's Tristan. Excuse me. Jack Hind skipping it past, sending it up to Dwayne. Denied by the captain of French FC, Ollie, the man himself. Class football player there. And we're waiting for our next goal.
Controlling the ball off his penis. Looks at the goal. Morgan uses his feet. Very dangerous. Oh, he's not going to come out. He thought about coming out, but
he's going to whip this in. Whips it in. Tries to find
it doesn't seem to
Jack
use his hands for some reason.
That has claimed it.
Everyone is putting their Hills Road Taster Day sessions on their things. I'm
not quite smart enough.
I'm not smart enough for that.
My eyes are hurting like it is. That is my hay fever is playing up. I'm not high, I swear. My eyes just hurt. Ow! That hurts. Anyway, back into the game. We see Josh Van Moria hoof it up. No troubles from Morgan there. Claims that ball. If that would have gone in, that would have been a sight for sore eyes, if I do say so myself. Just checking my Snapchat.
Stephen.
Get in here. Got a picture of my girlfriend.
Stephen can hear that throwing in. Throwing in, that's not correct.
So anyway, we have Carol on the ball here.
Rolls out. Spiciest
Macbeth's
girlfriend in Macbeth. She's very fit in that film.
Is she?
Oh yes.
No, she's not. What? No, she's not.
We might not be watching the same film.
We're watching the Globe one.
No, we're not.
Oh, there we go.
But Lady Macbeth
She
is one of the things
No.
is very, 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 very.
Well, I have to admit, Charlie, you are a very horny lad, and you would anything that moves.
That's not true. Actually, I would not do that because. I mean,
I have to admit, I am seeing a lot of resemblance between the kid on the sideline and Josh Tolworthy.
Oh.
The haircut is very similar.
Oh, the young man we talked about earlier.
Don't know who it is. Oh, that's a goal.
Reece Trotman.
Reece Trotman. Just cool. It's just cool and calm.
Neymar Jr. is the front cover of EA Sports FIFA 19. Go for it now. Very nice and nice goal there by Reece Trotman. Jacko going to get the ball. Jacko plays that across the pitch. Easy.
Reece just, cool, calm.
Easy.
And that's 4 goals behind Morgan Wilson, who had not been on top of his form today.
Almost.
Look at that batty of Max Hardinger.
Max Hardinger batty.
That is Peng. Max, I love you, baby. Mamo is strolling off the pitch.
Who do you think hasn't played up to potential?
If they had Alfie, I think the score would be there.
I'm gonna have to say someone that I thought would play very well is no, in all their rights, I believe all players have played like very, very well.
Yeah, I agree. But the game does look kind of finished at the moment. Frenchie, I mean,
unless there is a
Frenchie,
sudden comeback.
I mean, Frenchie kind of looked finished. I mean, France is all over him. It looks like the game is playing.
And it is
the game is basically
over,
finished quicker than your relationship.
Fletcher is in the pitch. That's right. What was you going to say? But
I said the game is finished more quicker than your relationship.
4 months. Rather not talk about that one. Can you please pass that conversation on to another day when we are not broadcasting live to the public.
Magenta!
Please shut up. Anyway, we have a free kick here, just outside the box from 10. That's about 30 yards.
Henry Gate is my granddad.
No, he's not. Adam Chivers stepping up.
Will he reach the goal?
He could do.
I mean, he did score a goal from this distance just a minute ago.
Oh, saved by Joshua Rowe.
I feel bad for Joshua Rowe because he's played so well.
And I don't think
he's just conceded goals that he just can't do anything about.
Which is very well. Apart from the lob, he could have stayed back and goaled a bit more. Maybe got a bit too eager to push outside to push on the box there.
Quick, just a reminder, Tristan Gordon. I know you're watching this. I found your foreskin. It was under my bed.
Why is it on your bed?
Oh, he got circumcised here. He's Jewish.
I understand that, but that's kind of like...
No, he got it done here and I couldn't find it afterwards.
You did it for him?
Yes.
That's kind of weird. It's not weird. So you're going to Tristan's bar mitzvah?
Yeah, it's free.
It's not free.
It's free cake. He invited me, so I'm guessing it's free.
You have to pre-order your...
Oh, if you want to pre-order tickets to Tristan's bar mitzvah,
no,
go to tristansbarmitzvah.co.uk/tickets.
The kippers. You know, things that they come with.
The bombs?
No, the kippers. That's
oh, the hats.
That's for
This is very racist to the Jewish religion. Let's stop talking.
Oh,
Josh Rowe gonna spill it.
Talking of Jewish religions, we have Ishmael. Is it Ishmael? No, it's not Ishmael. It's Ishmael in the back bench. You know, looking very calm. Josh Rowe hoofing up the pitch here. Jacob, if you're listening now, how are we doing? Not quite sure if it's better or worse than last year. I'm trying my very hardest to, you know. Oh, I'm getting a phone call by my mum. Gonna take a step outside. Charlie, it's all up to you.
It's just me here again. Josh Rowe, calm, collected, hands on the balls. Charlie from Taylor. Gonna play it into Paul Carroll, who's gonna be running through. Gonna play it into Adam Shivers, who's been lethal in front of goal today. Gonna take a crack. Josh Rowe looks like he's gonna come out to Tristan Gordon. Oh, he doesn't quite make it. Schmall with the defending. Tristan Gordon's going to be so gutted with that shot. Oh, she has farted in the microphone. I'm sorry, I apologise to people who don't like farts. But I love farts, they're very, very funny in my opinion.
Right, I'm back. See the kid's having a ball. Does that smell? Jesus.
Oh, it sings a shit!
Anyway, ball lofted in, Josh Rowe giving that a bang. Falls on the floor. What is happening? How's that not gone in? Cleared by Ethan.
That is FIFA, you're right, that is.
Dwayne taking the ball. Could be on the counter, Reese blitzing up. Intercepted by, who was that? Jack Evans. Class, absolute class. Well, certainly someone will be proud of my baby boy. We are still recording. Thank God.
No.
Oh, you can see the resemblance of Josh Tolworthy there, the kid strolling off. That was beautiful, that was awesome.
Sorry, everyone knows I'd be like in the club VIP or something to me.
Hit Logic up, he's my boyfriend, I love him, I turn from my
Steelbones
is our charity, let's remind ourselves.
Hello everybody, it's John on the radio, and I'm wishing you a hello.
Shut up, you can tell we are very bored at this point of the video. Unfortunately, we cannot have a clap for the minute 69 because we do not know the minutes. We've got half an hour. My mum said she'll give me a call when she leaves. 10 minutes left. No, it can't be 10 minutes.
It is. We're at 1:14 and it's 25 minutes. Oh, wait.
We've got 24 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
Right. Kind of out of things to say. But we're just still going to commentate over this as we're supposed to do. David there holding the ball out, almost intercepted by Jack Coe, who's getting back there from the centre forward position. Paul Carroll rolling that off to Tristan, who plays Charlie Jones. Charlie Jones up the wing. Edge of box, fumbled it. Ben Francis trying to reclaim that. Stephen trying to get that. Stephen does so, blocked by David. Nice. Paul Carroll claimed up, could take on a shot. No, passes towards Adam Chivers.
But
Schmall is there and Josh Rowe scoops it up. His lovely haircut, look at that. It does resemble me. I have my curtains. We'll be getting them back shortly, hopefully. And that is cleared by Jack Evans, and that doesn't go far off the touchline. See Max and Manuel just having a friendly conversation there about the game, possibly discussing tactics for later on. Max, there we go. Max is strolling on. Who's he going to come off for? Adam Chivers. Adam Chivers, he's done well. He has done very well. Has scored a brilliant goal, and I think he has played to his full potential here. Does look a bit upset there talking to Manuel. There's only so much he can do. He's only one man and there's 11 boys in the team. And they're opposition. Jevon's here with the ball. Stephen does take that off him. Aidan Mert recovers that. Skips past David. Almost trickles out. Who set up the pitch towards... I think that was Ollie French who's just managed to header that away. Hoofed up by Charlie Swan. Very class centre-back in my opinion. Do you agree?
I agree with that!
Yes, very good. Just been staring at your moustache. You do need to shave that.
Yeah.
Stop touching in your spot because that'll get worse.
I'm sorry, I just can't help it. It's like a blackhead, but not one at the same time. It's like two next to each other. Can't really help it though because Reece Trockman just going to come right off his face.
Someone's slapping that back. Believe that is the
Slapping
dice
that,
head.
That's it.
The dice head. There with Libby Coleman there
and Ollie Hickman.
Hickman there as well. Lovely boy, Ollie Hickman. Roll me a 6, please.
Roll me a 6-pack.
No, it's roll me a 6.
Snapchat.
Right.
Send me pics of your 6-pack. Boys.
Everyone knows how the best 6-pack
As
going.
long as you're under the age of 10. That's what I remember from last year. Ages on the clock.
She is
ready for the clock. Yeah.
Here we have Jacko blitzing past. Ted there.
Oh, Ted Dennis
does trickle out.
That's a corner ball.
Corner ball. As signalled by the young linesman here. Not quite qualified, but he's doing the job very well. Stole our job. He was going to do linesman. Don't know who organised that, but you. Anyway, whipped
I
in.
Ben's mum, so you have to say thank you to Ben's mum.
Apologies, Ben's mum. Please don't hurt me. And nothing has come from that corner. David catching that. Don't know what's happening. Is that another corner or is that a goal kick? Everyone stayed up for the formation, so I believe it's going back to Jacko. Sorry? If you remember, quite a while ago, James on the pitch with the Supreme headband. We did hack the Soham Instagram. It was quite funny, but quite revealing photos of other people. Playing it short there to Jack Hyde. Scoots past!
No way.
Oh! Are we going to see that replay? Got the replay button in the corner.
Must see a replay from that.
Let's have a look. What a save. No, I think that was a replay because of the save. That was beautiful.
I mean, I would have tried the replay for the Megs because that was awesome.
The Megs was beautiful. Headed into the shrubbery once again. Right, I'm going to give this an opportunity to shout both of our Instagrams and Snapchats at.
I'm on Instagram. Follow me. It's Charlie Taylor with 2 Y's in Taylor, and my Snapchat is Charlie Taylor, but the A in Charlie is actually an X. So, thank you. Oh, and add me on PlayStation, Charlie Rise.
Right, hit me up. I'm Archie_PF for Snapchat. Add me up on the gram. That is Archie with 2 E's. Quite common these days for people's usernames. _PF as always. Oh my God,
Jack Hind!
Look at that. Even the opposition are giving him a hug. That was beautiful. That was just you get that. You just get that from the Hind.
Is that his third?
Third. That is a hat trick.
I don't know if it's his third or a second.
No, that's his third. That is 100% his third.
Oh, yeah, I think it is his third.
Beautiful. That deserves a round of applause. Look at him. He's doing his little celebration. Look at him. The smilest grin. Look at his batty. You could tell he was going to cock and shoot.
Who's that? Jacko. Flicks it into him.
Takes off his right.
Finesse.
Bang. No one is saving
that.
And
a dive from the keeper is just impressive.
Just look at
I want to go to the website. Premier Signs, Ely, 01353 66 333.
Once again, reminding me though. Srudders sat on the bench after his injury. He did tell me when I walked over to him that he wanted to come back on. Can't quite remember everything else after that for certain reasons, not going to explain. But he's there having a good time now. And we're kicking off with a fake shot from Paul. Little step over. Lays it over to Jaden with the Supreme headband. And
I'm going to take this moment to just quickly say I am not gay.
Is that all?
And I also want to quickly say that you can now get your £4 starter pack on Fortnite.
Okay. So you can see Stanley doing some ball tricks there. Look at them. Look at that. He should be on the pitch. He shouldn't be on the sideline.
Oh,
someone is rolling
injured.
in pain. Who is that? Stop pointing at people's bums. Apologies if that was you. Don't know who that was. That's kind of wrong. That is Charlie Jones on the floor. Bless his heart.
Wearing a Supreme headband.
David getting a bit cocky there.
There we go. We got a bit,
with Josh Van Moyen.
Got a bit of a story here from the headband that Jane is wearing. So basically, here's the story. Kieran Danks in the year above us, who was just doing his exams, leaving school. Bought these Young Pains on SoundCloud. Go get that. Bought these Supreme boxes because he wanted to, because Supreme, and apparently that's cool these days. Cut off the elastic off the top.
And
Was
somehow
Supreme,
managed to end up in Freddie Paul's X10's hands.
and X10 apparently bought him £30.
£30.
That's what I've heard.
And now Jaden Dunsmuir, that only stopped touching people's asses on the monitor. And it's ended up on Jane's head. Here we have him adjusting it once again. Murphy, number 7. Not quite compelling.
Definitely a foul throw there.
Anyway, Mammal takes it, taking a touch as always, but does regain it, but sends it straight back to the opposition. Jack Hines, the officer in the team, the sergeant, the general, the man that's scoring the goals, the marksman is there, and he's just had a hell of a game. And that has trickled out. It's Ethan in front. Shut up. It's Ethan Feinberg. Not Ethan Feinberg, Ethan Hardigan. But speaking of Ethan Feinberg, he did turn up with Charlie Syme, safety, did turn up with Charlie Syme, and they were behind us at the time. They were sat at the skate park.
With biscuits.
They were just having a great time. Ethan Feinberg probably dropped off in his Honda Civic Type R, and I'm going to give this, no, Type S I believe, I'm going to give this in a moment to say that Ethan, your dad is having a midlife crisis, and he does drive a Honda Civic and wears baseball caps. But you know, if that's his style, I ain't going to cramp that. But we're just Ethan, just Ethan, isn't he? He's kind of weird.
Man, very sexy young man.
Josh Rowe is playing really well.
What a lovely boy.
Josh Rowe.
Here we have Jack Coe looking like he's going to shoot. Comes off the arse cheek of one of the defenders there. Oh, I'm not going to lie, Charlie, I'm getting quite tired. I want to go home. My chin is hurting quite badly from all this talking. But, you know, this is the Soham Cup. I don't take no for an answer. And we do have Kaya Griggs there, and me there, and Rowan, and a few other faces there just below the advertising. Roll to Josh Tolby. Does look like he's going to shoot, but doesn't pass it to Dwayne. Great block there by Charlie Swan Taylor.
My cat has had diabetes and she's trying to find her way through to food, and apparently she's now learned how to open a fridge.
Is she going to be put down? Bless her. Is she getting put down?
We will not speak about this now. We'll speak about this later.
Is she? Shut up. Is she? Yes. Oh, bless
Anyway,
her.
we have Jaden Dunsmuir on the ball, running forward.
Falling over.
Down there.
Talk about cats. I have recently bought
A new
It's a kitten. We've got a kitten
called Ghost.
Ghost. Because of the colour of her fur, she's very cute. And here we have Charlie Tabor hobbling, and I can tell you the reason why he's hobbling is because he jumped off the 6-foot ramp of the skate park and injured himself. And here we have a free kick.
That was a pen, I think.
No, that's not a pen. Good claim there by Josh Rowe. But anyway, Charlie did hurt himself by falling off the ramp of the Isleham skate park, and somehow the retard has actually injured himself. But he's still living, he's still right here with me. Jacko blitzes up the pitch.
It's 31.
He's up there.
It's
He's...
31.
Oh my god, almost scored, hit the post.
Oh,
what a challenge by
lovely
Charlie
block by
Swan
Charlie Swan
Taylor. And again!
Oh my god.
He's an absolute force.
That's so impressive, man!
I believe he is doing that for Jamie, who is on the sideline cheering him on. That is all the motivation he needs. Look at this. Take a look at this replay.
It's back to pace down there.
From
Jack
Both
number 6 for some reason.
Goes for the inside.
3 number 6s.
Doesn't quite just
off the inside of the
And here we go, look. Charlie Swan Taylor.
Have it!
And maybe we're going to get this again. No. Someone's down. Jack Coe's injured. Bless him. Did you hear that clip? Now Santa there and David walking past to see the monstrosity.
I do want to kiss my dad, my mum, no one.
You're gay. Oh, it's kind of weird.
I'm on number 69 here.
Oh
my god, I'm knackered. Can I go to bed?
Ow! Don't sit up! Ow! That's so bad. Oh god. Woo! It kind of stinks in here. Let's spray some shit. I don't know. Drink some money. That's what I meant. Now, we've got Dan signalling something. I believe it is a free kick. Can you please turn that off when we're recording? Don't. Come on, Charlie, I thought you were better than that. Anyway, Jack Hunt warming up here to take the free kick. Dan Harding there blowing the whistle to confirm the kick.
Oh,
he's gone for the shot, and that was not like Jack Hunt, not like the Jack Hunt we have been seeing this whole game. He does try and find the 4th goal, not quite happening.
It started a little bit later than 6.
Unfortunately.
You just put that
God,
on the side.
Who?
That's kind of weird.
We're going to play that out to Jack Gevins, who's going to play that down the line straight out of play. I don't know if that's going to chase that. George Peachy, number 42, Yaya Toure inspired, is going to crack the ball and play it out of play.
Peachy, not really the player that you'd expect to see on the football pitch. You'd expect to see him on his PlayStation playing Fortnite, because that is all he seems to be going on about. But anyway, he's here. He's having a good time. He has been playing well. Made some key tackles, I'm not going to lie there. And rolls to Morgan. In red. And at the moment, you wouldn't have thought it, but the two Iceland players, one that does not play in goal, and one that does play in goal, but the one that does not play in goal is actually turned out better in this situation. That could be because of the team, or could please allow it. I'm having quite a lot of voice space, but here we go. Paul Carroll. Paul Carroll coming off there. He's having, You're so weird. Paul Carroll coming off after having a heck of a game. Can you stop smelling me?
No, I'm just smelling your tits because it's not good.
Okay. Anyway.
Sorry,
You look kind of clapped in that.
So do your streaks every night.
Allow it, please. Anyway, back to the game. Ball's moving around in the box there. Drops to Adam Chivers. Shoots.
Oh, what Josh a save, Josh.
I'm not going to lie. Josh Rowe has been force, an absolute force this year. Just look at him. Adam takes the shot. What a save. What a save.
I also have 3 claps because it was 3 good.
What's wrong with him?
Anyway, poor hair. Poor hair, poor Fortnite, poor disabilities.
David Taylor Strand. If you ever have time to visit his house, please do. It's beautiful.
Mansion.
The mansion.
The Game 6 mansion.
Game 6 mansion. And Auschwitz.
Oh man, with the overhead kick!
Overhead kick, setting it up to Jaden. He skips past George and rolls into the hands of Josh Rowe, who's been very confident all game. All game he's been confident. Sends it up to the
This
pitch.
is the point where Tristan said he was feeling sick.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Alright.
I do promise that everything in this video has been facts. And not factual.
What's the same thing? Factual.
Oh fuck. And not
Fiction is fantasy.
Fiction.
So tired.
Yes, I'm not
Anyway, Supreme Jaden there, knocking it past George, taking it
English
round,
small.
Shut up, Mark.
Wow. I can't believe you've done this.
Manuel, what? Is that when he was on freeze?
Yeah. He's trying to get him to eat Twix bars to get the sugar in.
Who?
My mum. Hayden. Jack Hine on the
Jack
man
Hine
himself.
kind of fake shot, kind of fucked up. Good challenge there by Charles. No, Ollie French.
I don't think I've ever seen Stephen do a long
Oh,
pass.
Josh Tolworthy. Good save by Morgan. Good. Good shot there by Josh.
I can't really shout anymore. My head's gonna hurt. I've fallen asleep.
Don't go to sleep. Please. Right, allow it and then you have the headphones.
Right. No, the headphones.
Look at that shot by Josh. Morgan with the
Yes,
great
it's going
save.
wide, but it's the effort that counts.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Charlie lying on the floor there. Trying to look as injured as possible. Ooh! Turned there by Max. David trying to claim it. He'd fallen on the floor, the spastic. And just told you going to blitz up and past Adam Chivers, but Adam Chivers does get that back. Could have been a handball. Josh told we've almost got that back. Charlie flicking it back to Adam Chivers, but holds onto the ball. Josh anticipating the slide tackle there. Adam Chivers back on the ball. Trickles out for a Frenchy FC throw-in. Charlie Swan sending up the pitch towards Charlie Jones, not quite getting there. Stephen Adu, you know, just using his force about him. Send it up to Josh Valmoria. Josh Valmoria runs past Ollie French. Beautiful play there. Whips it in to Jack Hines. Oh well.
That's Jack Hines' third.
That's Jack Hines'
Sorry
third.
about the thing we did earlier. It wasn't his third, it was his second. That's the third. What a goal, Jack Hines. I want to kiss that man. No homo.
Get around the ball. To get a hat-trick on the Soham Cup. It's just something you dream of. It's just, you wake up and go, holy shit, that's what I want to do. You don't want to score for your favourite football team. Stop, Charlie. You want to
X10
score
sitting on the benches here.
for the Soham Cup. Except parking himself next to somebody who's kind of moving away from him. Archie doing some weird dance. That kid is very gay.
Archie goes to bed. That's what that was good.
Go to bed.
Walks into science with his headphones in, hands tucked in his coat pockets at the top, thinking he's ours, and it's just a massive, massive dick. Sorry.
He is quite funny, I have to admit. My hay fever is
Here's
slowly
Sammy.
freaking out.
Looking like some cowgirl.
And cheering on Charlie Swan because he has been playing absolutely immense this game.
I just like walked up counter like side. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Well, I don't like
And
it,
it's
so
sent
that's
up.
all that matters in my situation, isn't it, you prick?
That's just out of order.
God, I'm so tired!
How long have we got left? Shake them out for me, buddy. Anyway, Stephen
We've
blistering.
got 6 more minutes.
Someone blistering past the wing.
Stephen, number 12.
Stephen Adu.
Must not my number of 5, so.
How long do we have?
6 minutes.
6 minutes of this shit left.
6!
Let's go. No, not go.
Counting down to it's over. Charlie Jones. Girlfriend is very nice. Kind lady.
Oh, getting a phone call from my mum. Gonna decline that woman. Can't be asked to do it at the moment. So I've left the room, and that was more than twice now. I can't be asked. Still,
Can he get his 4th?
4 goals clear of the opposition. We are shut up. They are still chiseling away, trying to find another goal to make it 7-2. Whipped in, Fletcher hitting that away. Jacob, the producer himself, has just messaged me. Wonder what he's saying. Really do wonder what he's saying. Can't quite do that because my mum's still calling me.
Going to be whipped in there by, I think it was Jake. Oh, Josh spills
There
it.
we
What
go.
he score?
And
Chivers.
Right, now, that is a
goal.
very good goal and it's right. But Josh, I don't think the 3 goals past him sums up his performance today. He
Yeah,
has been very
I
good.
do agree with that, to be fair. Very nice finish. Would have been more cool if he would have bothered it. I mean, cooler, sorry, English. If he'd rebonded it, that would have been very, very sexual.
Very good. But anyway, scraping back one more point there, making that 6-3.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
And there we go. That's game over.
That is game over.
That last goal is calling it out a day. And here we have what seems to be some sort of blurry vision. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what goes through Jacob's mind. Actually, I believe this is the only unrendered part of the video.
So, we'll catch you later for the next annual
next year, hopefully. And from me, Archie Parker Furs, and my mate
Charlie Taylor,
we
will see you
later
next year. Goodbye.
Love you.
And the losers this year. You still losing. Come and get your trophies in. These ones. More goals is the France's 11. Well done.
Yes, that you'll be here when I need you the most. Yes. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. This is insane.
That you'll be here when I need you the most. Don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah, don't let me down.
Crack in the fence. Right, lads, I'll be taking this on. Good effort.